More than a decade after a federal judge ruled that the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office racially profiled Latinos during traffic stops while Joe Arpaio was in office, it still remains out of compliance with that court order calling for massive overhauls. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is in Guadalupe tonight, where the office has seen some improvements and where it's still lacking.
Well, this was the first community meeting since the pandemic, and Maricopa County Sheriff's Office shared its latest findings of where they stand in compliancy, and some community members are disappointed. A full room at a Guadalupe elementary school as the community learns what the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office is doing to reform past unconstitutional police practices. This comes after former Sheriff Joe Arpaio was found guilty of racial profiling and selective enforcement in 2013. Since then, the Sheriff's Office has been under court order to implement a range of reforms such as clearing backlogs of old cases and disciplining wrongdoing by deputies. Now Sheriff Paul Penzone has been tasked with bringing the office to 100% compliancy.
Now, they comply to about 90%, but there's that 10% that keeps on lagging, and I don't know what's the holdup.
The latest study shows MCSO is still seeing disparities in traffic stops when it comes to citations, searches, and stop times. Chief of Administration Ann Shields says when this happens, they're checking to see who's involved.
To look at stops to see if there's disparate outcomes or disparate activity by any deputy. If there are, that deputy gets flagged.
Since April 2021, 135 deputies have been flagged. Of those deputies, 17 were referred to intervention.
We believe these traffic studies or these monthly traffic reviews are helpful and are working because none of those 17 deputies have returned with any flags.
Shields says they received 17 complaints about traffic stops alleging bias. Of those complaints, 10 deputies were found to be biased. Community members tell me they hope the next sheriff can close this 10% gap.
They thought that maybe within 4 years they would have done it, but it's been 7 years already.
The court order monitoring will continue after Sheriff Paul Penzone steps down in January. A new sheriff will be appointed until one can be elected in November 2024. Reporting in Guadalupe, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.
Gabby, thank you.